Oh yeah, look at that. Brett found a twisty. And that's it.
This is the way.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Chopperfett channel. My name is Brett and we make the motorcycle videos and motorcycle vlogs here on YouTube. Today we're just hitting up some backcountry roads, riding by a lake that is not a lake that I am used to riding by every day. New scenery. I'm doing it for you guys. New scenery. But now in all seriousness though, I hope you guys are having a good start to your riding season. I am enjoying being out on the Dyna today. She may not handle the best, she may not be the fastest, but she is mine, and there are very few Lowriders like this. Today I wanted to talk about, as we get through that little S-curve there, what is your comfort speed? For me, it kind of varies by bike, but I figured we could kind of discuss and see if there's a sweet spot for you. So for me on the Dyna, what we're cruising at right now is about 60. I love 60 on this thing. 65 is also pretty good. But much over than that, I feel like the bike kind of struggles to kind of go. And I'm sure that's partly due to, my riding styles and whatnot. I'm sure it could get well into the triple digits if I wanted to, but I don't know if you guys know, but Dynas can be a little finicky above a certain mile per hour if they're not set up right. So yeah, that's where I let off. I wasn't looking down at my speedometer at all. I just knew when I hit about that speed, cut it back and cruise. And it was right at 60 when I cut it back there. Now, I'm not afraid to go faster. I don't mind going faster. But for my Dyna, 60 to 65 is just where I like to be at. If I have to get on the highway and go 75, I'll go 75 if I have to. But motorcycling for me isn't to get from A to B as quickly as possible. It's more to enjoy the ride.
He ain't lying.
Now, my other motorcycles, let's start with the Triumph. That thing is deceptive because it's, whoa, wrong gear, here we go. Still wrong gear. Damn it, there we go. So the Triumph is deceptive because it's so quiet. You'll just be cruising, you'll look down, you're doing 75. Like it's nothing. But even at 75 on that motorcycle, you run into some higher speed issues. I did readjust the alignment on the Triumph a little bit and it helped it. But those grooved highways for like the rain channels, if you're going 70 or above on those, the bike just feels squirrely. Like it doesn't have a good grip on the road. It's definitely better since I adjusted it, but you still feel that looseness in there and a little unsettling. So for that bike, 70 is my sweet spot. Now let's get to the new bike, which is the Z900 RS. Now, with that motorcycle, and I'm going to have a video in the future that talks about this phenomenon. But that motorcycle, once you hit 60, oh, shizer, that's slippery. Once you hit 60 on that motorcycle, no matter how much wind, like even, okay, you see that's like nothing. On that motorcycle at 60 miles per hour, it is painful. Not painful to the fact that it hurts, but it feels like it wants to fling you off the back of the motorcycle. Don't know why that feels that way. Neither this bike or the Triumph feel that way. Even with the fairings off of those two bikes, I don't feel that gust of push on it. So that's why I did go ahead and install that Puig windshield on there, just to see if that made any sort of difference in how the bike felt going faster, because I want to be able to take it on highways and I want to be comfortable. Put that windscreen on there and I did the first test. Not even paying attention, I looked down, 83 miles per hour. I'm like, whoa. Dad's like, what road were you on today that the speed limit was even remotely close to that? And I was like, that one that's over there, that's there? And he just replied, I won't show your mother. Thanks, Dad. So, for me, after I've done a little bit more testing with that bike, 75 to 80 is my comfort. Above that, it still gets whipped around, and part of that could just be the Kansas wind that I've been riding in. Today is the first zero wind day that we've had in ages. I've been riding with 16 to 25 mile per hour sustained winds and like 35 to 40 mile per hour gust, and it just blows that little 500-pound bike all over the place. This bike here, miss riding it. I did miss riding it. Anytime I think of selling this bike, I just go for a ride on it, and that just shuts down any sort of idea that I might have been having. So for you guys, what is your sweet spot for speed? Go ahead and drop your comments down below. I'll be curious to see what you guys think of speed, and maybe also tell me this, because I've noticed this on motorcycles as well. If you're going 60 to then go 65 and then to go 70, you really don't feel a whole lot of difference. Or if you go to 75, you don't feel a lot of difference once you get past that initial, what I call quote-unquote push anyway, right? But that being said, though, go ahead and drop your comments down below. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next dark side, because this is the way. Chopperfett, see you in the next one. Later.